All right. Just to let y'all know. Don't know if y'all hip to it. I just found out about this today. You can download Google Translator to your phone, right? And then you can download a bunch of the stuff to where that it'll work even if you're offline. Because me being here in the mountains where I'm at, you ain't getting no damn internet, G. And so if you're depending on your phone to be able to talk to somebody, it ain't gonna work. But don't let that discourage you from coming, all right? I was watching a lot of things where people was like, yeah, you better get up on your Spanish and you better get up, you know what I mean? Yeah, you need to know some. You need to be familiar. You need to know how to communicate. But it's always, if there's a will, there's a way. All right? And I got this, big ups, you know what I'm saying? Big Cuzzo Cole, he put on, he posted something like it had this thing where it was just a little device where you could talk to it and it basically did the same thing. I was like, damn, I need one of those. And they're like, yo, the homie Wavy got on there and was like, yeah, you can do that with your phone. I'm like, nigga, you can, I know you can, but you can't do Wi-Fi. And then he screenshotted some shit and was like, so downloaded that joint and it works. But I haven't had to go run into anybody yet or to use it at that, you know what I mean? So, but I got it. Because, man, I was in town and I'm walking around like, man, you can't talk to nobody. And everywhere I'd go, I didn't really shop, wasn't trying to shop. You know what I mean? I don't need nothing. But I was looking for a keyboard. And I figured, I seen the electronic stores or they were selling appliances and shit. They look like pawn shops. So I go into each one and I was like, yo, keyboard? And then they be trying to point me to a computer keyboard. I'm like, nah, one of them. And they're like, no, senor. My God. Now we got a church that when I'm running down the road, I'm gonna have to show y'all that trip. Go on a run and let you guys see, because man, it's beautiful. And you're so high up, and it's like when the wind, the temperature here is just great, y'all. Like it don't be getting too hot, it just be comfortable. You know, the first couple days when I got here, yeah, it was hot. It was hot to the motherfucker, G. And on top of that, I was walking, and you know, I wasn't used to all that shit. So I was sweating bad as hell, you know what I'm saying? But I guess everything, you know, it takes a little bit of getting used to. I just love that background. Almost enough to where I want to go get in, but hell no, I ain't getting in. I'm about to get in that damn tent and kick back and relax and meditate. Afro puffing up, but what else? Driving. These motherfuckers drive crazy as hell. In buses though. They be in big vehicles acting like they own the whole goddamn road. But the roads be crazy. Like when I got here from the airport, there were so many, because you know, like I said, it's all up, going up in the mountains and shit. We're going down, so I'm south. But there be like half of the road knocked off and fell down. And you know, there be people working on it, but not like how the roads ain't, when they be working on the roads, they don't got the shit shut down like in Richmond. Motherfuckers still gotta go. So they go. There'll be about 3 or 4 guys working on a certain huge ass spot, and that's it. But you know, for the most part, everybody's friendly. Haven't met too many people who speak English. But like I said, I didn't come here for that anyway. I mean, I love to share energy. And when I was in town, I did notice there was a couple people. When I noticed the cats who had dreads, I probably should have said something to them. And I know they ain't from here, but I don't know. You be looking at them, you think that they white. Man, they be Spanish like hell. You know, it's just like everybody looks, I don't know, man. I guess that's just the world for you. You know what I mean? Like, we all the human race. I mean, just because they speak a different language, I mean, it's just because of where they from. But I be seeing so many people where I be like, damn, that looks just like such and such, or damn, that looks just like, you know what I mean, just a little darker. But it's funny how you get those funny moments where you feel like you've been somewhere before, or you know somebody, and you like, man, ain't no fucking way that I know this person because I'm in Costa Rica. But I don't know. I guess that's shout out to Nature Boy. You know what I'm saying? Professor Flo. You know what I'm saying? Young Philip. You know what I'm saying? Y'all my homies, man. Carbon Nation. If I could, I would come visit if I could, man. I tell you, these cats are on some enlightening shit to the next level, to the point where, you know, I mean, it made me believe to the point where I was like, I could do it. All it took was a thought, and I turned that into energy. That's all it is anyway. Now, I ain't gonna get into that right now because that's for another one. But for the most part, everybody who may be going through it or having some kind of issues or whatever the case may be, I want you to stop what you're doing, and I want you to look at yourself. And I want you to tell yourself that you're somebody, because you are. You don't need to have anybody else's opinion. What you do don't make anybody else shit. And when you start realizing that, you start doing everything to make yourself happy, shit changes like a motherfucker. All right? You don't, like, think about it. When you go buy a brand new car, why you buy that car for? I'll wait. Is it because you really need to pull up to work in that damn Cadillac? Is it because you need to go to motherfucking the store in that Benz? Nah, man. That's just because that's something that's for you to make you feel like somebody. And I understand. You know, sometimes people do that, and they there's nothing wrong with taking care of yourself or you know, spoiling yourself, but at what extent? You know what I mean? Does it really take money for that? Nah. But see, that's why that's some of them things that people supplement this for. You know? And they say, oh, but you know, shit ain't free, G. Is it not? You know, maybe your desires of what you want ain't free, but what about your needs? Can you get by with you know what I mean? Like, most people, they can live at home and they can have all their needs taken care of, and then they don't understand the connection of living on. You're basically living on faith because somebody's taking care of you, but you're depending on them, and you don't really realize the connection of the two. But let me tell you, whenever you change, oh, that's a tick. Oh well, I don't know what the hell a tick is. But let me tell you though, whenever your wants become your needs, you'll be rich forever, baby. Alright? Well, until next time, y'all. I'll hit y'all with another one here in a little bit after I get done meditating. Y'all have a good one.